Hackers. They are the digital wizards of our time, masters of the ones and zeros that make up our interconnected world. Their playground is the vast digital landscape, a labyrinth of networks, systems, and code. These digital explorers are driven by an insatiable curiosity, a desire to understand how things work. They are the tinkerers, the problem solvers, the ones who see a locked door and can't resist the challenge of finding a way in. But their skills, like any powerful tool, can be used for both good and evil. The world of hacking is a study in contrast where ethical boundaries blur. By understanding the dark art of hacking, we can better protect ourselves and our digital lives from those who would do us harm. Not all hackers operate in the shadows. Some of the most skilled hackers use their powers for good, protecting our digital world. These are the white hats, the ethical hackers who identify and fix security vulnerabilities. White hat hackers are the unsung heroes of the digital age, working tirelessly to keep our data safe. They conduct penetration testing, simulating real-world attacks to identify and exploit vulnerabilities. These ethical hackers then provide detailed reports to their clients, outlining the weaknesses they found. The work of white hat hackers is not without its challenges. They often face skepticism and mistrust from those who don't understand the nature of their work. However, their role is becoming increasingly vital as cyber attacks become more sophisticated. While white hat hackers use their skills for good, there exists a darker side to the hacking world. Black hat hackers, driven by greed or revenge, operate in the shadows, exploiting vulnerabilities for personal gain. These are the cybercriminals, the digital thieves and vandals, who pose a constant threat to our privacy and finances. Some are driven by financial gain, stealing valuable data that can be sold on the black market. Others are motivated by activism or political agendas, using their skills to disrupt services. The methods employed by black hat hackers are as varied as their motivations. They might use phishing attacks to trick users into revealing their credentials or exploit software vulnerabilities. The threat posed by black hat hackers is real and growing. It is a constant game of cat and mouse, with security professionals working tirelessly to stay one step ahead. There's an undeniable thrill in hacking, a rush that comes from successfully infiltrating a system. It's a mental challenge, a puzzle to be solved, a game of wits against the system's defenses. For many hackers, this thrill is a primary motivator. Imagine the satisfaction of uncovering a hidden vulnerability, a backdoor left ajar by careless coding. The cat and mouse game between hackers and security professionals is a constant back and forth. As security measures improve, hackers develop new techniques to circumvent them. This constant evolution is part of what makes the world of hacking so fascinating and dangerous. The world of hacking is often depicted as a realm of elite programmers. While high-level hacking requires significant technical expertise, the barrier to entry is not as high as one might think. The tools and techniques used by hackers have evolved, making it easier for individuals with varying skill levels to engage in hacking activities. At the lower end, we have the script kiddies, individuals with limited skills who rely on pre-built tools. As hackers gain experience, they often develop their own tools and techniques. At the pinnacle are the elite hackers, the digital masterminds with a deep understanding of systems. These individuals are capable of discovering and exploiting zero-day vulnerabilities. While technical prowess is important, it's not the only weapon in a hacker's arsenal. Some of the most effective attacks rely on exploiting the weakest link in the security chain, human psychology. This is the realm of social engineering, the art of manipulating people into divulging confidential information. Social engineering attacks prey on our natural tendencies to trust and help. A skilled social engineer can craft convincing stories to gain our confidence and extract sensitive information. They might pose as IT support staff, tricking employees into revealing their passwords. Or they might send phishing emails disguised as legitimate communications. The effectiveness of social engineering lies in its simplicity. Protecting against social engineering requires education, awareness, and skepticism. By understanding these tactics, we can learn to recognize and avoid their traps. The world of hacking is often painted in broad strokes, with clear lines between the good guys and the bad guys. However, the reality is far more nuanced. Some hackers adhere to a strict code of ethics, believing that hacking should only be used for good. Others take a more pragmatic approach, arguing that exposing vulnerabilities is ultimately beneficial. The debate over ethical hacking is likely to continue as technology evolves. The line between right and wrong is not always clear. Ultimately, it is up to individual hackers to decide where they stand on the spectrum of right and wrong. The impact of hacking on our world is undeniable, touching nearly every aspect of our lives. It is a double-edged sword, capable of both great good and great harm. On one hand, hacking has driven innovation and progress in the tech industry. By exposing vulnerabilities, hackers have forced companies to develop more secure systems. On the other hand, hacking has led to financial losses, identity theft, and breaches of sensitive data. Cybercrime is a multi-billion-dollar industry with organized criminal groups leveraging sophisticated techniques. The threat posed by hacking is real and growing. The impact of hacking is not limited to the digital realm. It has also affected our social and political landscape. As technology continues to advance, the world of hacking is poised for even greater transformation. The lines between the physical and digital worlds are blurring, with the Internet of Things creating new attack vectors. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are playing an increasingly important role in both attack and defense. The rise of quantum computing poses both opportunities and challenges for the future of hacking. Quantum computers could break many of the encryption algorithms that underpin our digital security. However, quantum technology can also create new, more secure encryption methods. The future of hacking will be characterized by a continued cat-and-mouse game between attackers and defenders. The world of hacking is a complex and often misunderstood realm. Hacking itself is not inherently good or evil. It is a tool that can be used for various purposes. Instead of fearing or demonizing hackers, we should strive to understand them. By acknowledging the skills within the hacking community, we can foster collaboration and promote a more secure digital ecosystem. Social engineering and phishing attacks prey on our vulnerabilities as human beings. By educating ourselves about these tactics, we can create a safer online environment. The future of our digital lives depends on our ability to understand and manage the risks and opportunities presented by hacking.